Ever wondered what an evening looks like with a busy 2-year-old? Playtime, messy dinner, big bath routine, chocolate milk, and a very proud mommy moment at the end. So let's start our evening. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good. So today I'm sharing a simple evening routine with my 2-year-old. I'm a working mom, so evenings are very special for me because that's the time I get to fully spend with my baby. After I finished my work for the day, I decided to take my son outside so he could play and enjoy some fresh air. Toddlers have so much energy, and outdoor time always makes them happy. As we are walking outside, we saw a sugarcane juice van. My son loves fruit juice, so I thought I would get him one. The juice was freshly made, and he was so excited to drink it. He slowly drank the juice and enjoyed every sip. Watching him enjoy simple things like this makes my heart so happy. After finishing the juice, he noticed an electric open van nearby. Immediately, he climbed inside and started pretending like he was driving. Kids have such amazing imagination. He was holding the steering and acting like a driver. It was honestly so cute to watch. After a few minutes, he came down and wanted to walk around. While we were walking, there was an elderly grandma walking nearby. She smiled at him and stretched out her hand, asking if he wanted to walk with her. And my son actually held her hand and walked along with her for a few steps. It was such an adorable moment. Kids have such pure hearts and they connect with people so easily. After that, some of his little friends came outside. Once they saw each other, they started running and playing together. Toddlers really enjoy playing with other kids. They were just running around, laughing, and having so much fun. Then my son suddenly walked towards our car. He likes observing everything around him. He went near the car and tried opening the door like he was checking if everything was okay. Kids always try to copy what adults do, and it's so interesting to watch. After that, he went back to his friends and started talking with them in the cute little kids language. Once playtime was over, we came back home. When we came back home, it was time for bath. These days I'm trying to teach my son to be a little independent, so during bath time he likes to try things by himself. He started playing with water and trying to bathe on his own. Of course, he's still learning, so letting him try for a bit is really good, since he will understand like what to do, how to do. So it's very important that we let them do things by themselves. As I keep saying, it's very important that our kids have to learn to be independent. I mean, not completely, but how much ever we can to make them be independent is very important. You can see he knows, like, how to hold the mug. He knows how to dip water in it. He knows how to pour that water on him. And definitely that is because I let him do things by himself, and that is how he knows. And definitely, I mean, after he's done doing things by himself, I will definitely help him to finish the bath properly. So yes, it's not like, a big challenge. So definitely we should let them do things by themselves, and only when we feel that okay, they are pros and they know how to do it, then we can definitely, we don't have to do things. I mean, it's a good thing, right? I mean, when they are doing things by themselves, it also helps us to do other things. But I always say that when your baby is eating food, keep an eye on them. When they are actually taking bath, keep an eye on them, because anything can go wrong. Eating food also, actually, something gets choked, and if we are not there, definitely that will cause a big accident. So it's very important that eating food and taking bath also, I've seen some of the kids, they slip and they fall down. So yes, to avoid such kind of accidents is why I say that, please stick around with your kids, especially when they're eating food and when they're taking bath. It's very important. And also simultaneously we have to teach them importance of water, because it's very important that they don't waste the water. And as you guys have already seen my vlog where my son is actually gardening and he's watering the plants, in that I actually told him, like, you're not supposed to waste water. You're not supposed to spill it down, and be careful with the water. Don't use a lot of water, and don't pour a lot of water for the plants. So yes, there are simple things that I teach them. And also when you are taking care of your child in the bathroom as well, be careful, because when you're leaving hot water, kids don't know it's hot or it's cold. So it's very important that we tell them that okay, you should not touch the water and directly when it's flowing from the tap. It's very important. So please ensure that and look after them. And after bathing, I made him sit for a few minutes in a warm water, because warm water helps relax their muscles, especially after running and playing a lot outside. So yes, he sat every day. I do that for him. Once bath time was done, I brought him back, and I used this bathrobe. This I bought from Amazon. I will share the link. It's amazing. It's really good. It'll keep them warm, because post bath usually they feel chill. So keeping them under the bathrobe is really good. Then I use another towel for him and I wipe his head, because it's really important that we wipe their head first, and not let the water sit over on their head. And softly and gently I wipe out all the water and everything. And then once it's done, I actually wrap the towel around so that I can make him sit down and help him to wear the diaper. So it's very important, because we need to teach them, as I keep saying, that we have to teach them what is important, what is a private part, and how you're not supposed to expose them, and how you're supposed to. So when they learn that, actually they will get to know that yeah, it's something that we have to be extremely careful. And then I applied lotion on his skin, because it keeps his skin soft and moist. It's really important. And then I made him wear the diaper, and also I made him wear the shorts, because it's really challenging. And since my child is very active, it's really challenging for me to actually make him dress up. And today somehow actually he was coping up with me, or else usually it's a challenge for me. And it's like too much. And by God's grace, today he was like a good boy. And yes, it's okay. I mean, even if they are being naughty or something, it's really good thing. I mean, as a kid, even we were right, we were fussing and we were being naughty. So it's okay for kids to be, I mean, that is how they are supposed to be. As they grow, actually things change a lot. So as you can see, he's dressed up, and he wore his diaper, and he wore his shorts as well. So once that is done, I made him wear a t-shirt, and he already knows actually, like how to put hand. I don't even have to I mean, tell him, because since he was a kid, I taught him how to, like put his hands inside the dress. So he does that by default. And then I applied cream, and of course he wanted to put the cream in his mouth, but definitely it's not safe and it's not good. So please be careful with that. And then I bought the comb. I started combing his hair. And but he was actually asking me to give hand over the comb to him. So as you guys can see, he's like trying to dig his nose as well. So I ensure that I wiped his nose, and I wiped his hands as well, because definitely we have to keep them clean and hygiene. Then he took the comb, and he was trying to like ensure that I have done the part better and the best. So yes, look at him being so cute and being so adorable. That's really is surprising for me. And then once it was done, I actually had to prepare the dinner. I mean, my mom usually she comes and she helps me with the dinner. So the food was ready, but it's just that I had to fry a few fritters. So what I did, I cannot risk my child coming near the gas stove. It's not safe for them. So I ensure that I turn on the TV. I definitely limit the screen time for my kid. But since something like this situation, I had no other option but to turn on the TV. But I make sure that whatever he's watching is educational and beneficial. So he likes actually watching Miss Rachel, and we all know that Miss Rachel actually she teaches kids words and communication, which is really good. And yes, that is something I would definitely opt for if I want to let my child watch this TV. And post that, I was just making the dinner ready and setting up everything so that I can sit and eat with my son. So both of us we sat together and we finished our dinner. Since my husband was out for a gym, so obviously he was not able to join us. But mostly we try, like whenever it is our off together, we ensure that we at least eat a meal a day together. So that, because it's really important, and as I told in my previous vlog as well, that it's really important that we spend time together as a family. Because I'm doing work from home, but my husband on the other hand is actually going to office, so he is more drained, and he is like, he's exhausted completely. And traveling and all, with the traffic and all, it's like too much, I mean too much. But still he ensures that he comes back home, and then he goes to gym, because he also has his own YouTube channel. And I will share that in the description, the channel. You guys can actually subscribe, and you can see that the dedication that he has towards the workout and also towards his son, it's extremely different. And it's like, too much for me, it's overwhelming, I would say. Because with the stress from the work, and then traveling, and then coming back home, and then like going to gym, then all that, the things that you do in the gym, and then you get so exhausted and come back home, and then spend time with the family, and especially with the toddler. It's like too good to see. He ensures that he does every day the best for his son, and that's really amazing for us to have someone like him in our life. And yes, as you guys see that we are actually enjoying our food, and we are ensuring that uh, we finish it. But yes, my son today, he was not in a mood to eat the food by himself. I As you guys can see, he's just keep on playing. He just threw everything down, and then when I came to ask him like what is that mess, he was just like pretending, like he was just trying to hide. And then as you guys can see, he looks like he's actually sleepy, and is definitely gonna doze off soon. So that's the very reason why what I did, like, I decided that let me go ahead and feed him. And because for me, it's what is important is that um, that he eats the food. And I know that it's a lot of mess, and we have to clean it, but it's okay. I mean, that's not an issue, right? I mean, we just have to ensure that um, they learn to eat. They know that okay, this is how we're supposed to take the food, and this is how you're supposed to eat, sit down, and this is how you're supposed to eat. And if you don't let them do that, they will never learn. And whole life we have to keep feeding them. And definitely we know that when they go to school, we won't be there to actually feed them. So they need to learn eating by themselves. Mess and all we can actually clean, it's not a big deal, right? I mean, yes, I know that we get tired, I mean, after working, and then like taking care of a toddler and then cleaning the house, it's like a different level of a mess, I would say. But it's okay. So once that was done, actually I started cleaning up, and then I ensured that I sweep, and I actually mopped as well. There was rice grains on the sofa as well, so I had to ensure that I clean it, because I don't want to because what happens actually when we leave out the mess like that, our toddlers will end up eating that later. And it's we all know it's not good, it's not healthy, it's not safe. So I ensure that I clean it. Then I change my son into his night pajamas. I prefer loose and comfortable clothes for sleeping, so he can sleep peacefully. And then, as you guys can see, even while changing the clothes for the night, he's like being so naughty, and he was just not ready for it. But since I was extremely exhausted. I told him that please come over and get it changed. And then next, it was a milk time. I prepared his milk and added a little of Little Joy's Nutrimix chocolate powder. It's really amazing. It actually contains plant-based protein source like moong dal, peas, and brown rice, along with superfoods like ragi and bajra, and many vitamins and minerals. And I will share the link in the description. You guys can actually purchase it. It's really good. 2+ years can definitely drink this. I also added half a teaspoon of jaggery to give it a slightly sweeter taste. I always believe that food should taste good, because when food tastes good, kids will naturally enjoy eating. Then we sat down together and read a picture book. My baby loves books, especially animal books. He started naming some animals from the book. He's only 2 years old and already knows a few animals' name, which makes me very proud. And that's so amazing. I mean, he saw a lion and he loves Lion King, so he was asking me the name of the Lion King character, and that was Simba. So he kept on saying Simba, Simba, Simba. I mean, so quick learning this kids. I mean, just once I told him and he just remembered it. So that was really amazing to see, right? I mean, kids are super smart. They learn things really quickly. So yes, it's really important that we teach them right things and we do right things, because whatever we speak, whatever we do, as I told, that they actually learn it very quickly, and how we are is what they are actually. So please be very careful and very mindful of what we talk and what we do. And as I say always, I don't do things that you will feel regrettable later, because kids are someone, they are like an open book, so whatever we fill in it is what they are gonna be. So it's very important that we fill good things in them, we fill right things in them, so that they become a good person, and when they grow up and they do good things for others. It's really important. And nowadays we have seen that the world is like, there are so much of hatred here outside. So definitely we have to ensure our kids are being someone who's truly loving and caring towards people. They know what is right, what is wrong. They know what is danger, and they know how to overcome that particular danger situation. We have to teach them everything. It's very very important. From the toddler itself we have to teach them. Don't think they're just baby and they don't know anything. They know everything. Honestly, I'm saying, you guys, they know everything, and they learn very quickly. So we definitely have to teach them safety measurements. Thank you all for spending this evening with us. If you enjoy real motherhood moments like this, please make sure to subscribe, because I share this little memories of my parenting journey here. And I'll see you guys in the next vlog. So thank you so much. Take care and